We live in an age that does not announce its pressure openly. There are no chains, no visible walls, and yet many, if not most of us, feel compressed, restrained, subtly constrained. Not by force, but by systems, expectations, and identities that were never truly chosen by us. From a very early age, we are taught to adapt and submit, to respond, to perform, to become functional inside a structure that rarely asks who we actually are, that actually does not care about us as individuals, as souls. The pressure is coded, is not accidental. Coded into education, into productivity, into efficiency, into the idea that value must always be proven. And under this pressure, the human mind does what it can. It searches for meaning. It searches for answers. It searches for explanations that might release the tension and make sense of the pain. But explanation alone does not liberate. Understanding without embodiment only tightens the loop. This is where confusion begins. This is where the feeling of something is wrong, but I can name it, takes root and grows. The system is failing human differentiation. Human beings are not failing the system. This statement is mechanical, objective, not moral. Before awareness, there is compression. Before clarity, there is pressure. Before any real transformation, there is the moment when the man realizes, I cannot think my way out of this. The game was truly rigged from the start. At the center of this pressure, something else becomes possible. No resistance, no rebellion, but awareness. Human design did not come to this world as a belief system. It does not ask for fate. It does not promise salvation. There is no moral direction embedded in the system, no suggestion that one way is truly better than another, because it offers something far more radical, a mechanical explanation of human differentiation. Mechanics so deep to bring complete awareness of the interconnectedness and all-encompassing nature of every single thing in existence. Human design shows that we are not meant to operate under a singular model of decision-making, energy, or purpose. Some of us are here to initiate. Some of us are here to respond. Some of us are here to guide. And some others are here to reflect. And yet, for centuries, humanity has been conditioned as if everyone were meant to function in the same way, everyone chasing the top of the hierarchy, losing the value of enjoying the journey. This is where distortion began. Human design introduces a map of how your energy is actually designed to move, not of who you should be, but of who you truly are. Centers, channels, gates, lines, they function as mechanics, not as symbologies and archetypes. The moment awareness emerges, something subtle shifts. You stop asking, "What should I do to succeed?" And you begin asking, "How do I operate correctly?" This is not self-improvement. This is self-recognition. The sun at midday does not force clarity. It simply reveals what was already there. Human design does the same. It removes the distortion that it told you that you had to be someone else. It does not change you. The awareness is not immediate freedom. At first, it can feel destabilizing, painful, insane, delirious. But once you see your design, you also see that you have been living against it. But this is not failure, this is orientation to your whole being. The system was never personal and is not meant to be considered as such. And neither is your deconditioning gonna be. Human design awareness emerges when the mind steps aside and allows the body and the soul to reclaim its true authority in the form of intelligence and timing, not of instinct and impulse. At this central point, the mountain mother. Mountains don't move quickly, they're not reactive, they hold presence. This is the role of human design in those revolutionary times. Not to accelerate chaos, but to stabilize differentiation and survival of oneself. To give each being a way to stand in their own mechanics, without needing permission, comparison, or justification. When awareness stabilizes, pressure transforms. What once felt oppressive becomes informational. What once felt overwhelming becomes directional. This is grounding. This is not transcendence. At the end, there is no conclusion, only integration. The potential of human design is to awaken the already perfect nature in all of us. It is not to perfect us, to reshape the world in a way in which decision making is no longer driven by fear, urgency, or conditioning, but by inner authority. Decision making thus becomes something observable, something testable, something that unfolds over time. Correctness is no longer moral, it's functional. The dawn reveals what survived the night without being erased. The promise of human design is coherence and integrity, not the yearning for utopia. A quiet and calm coherence between who you are, how your energy moves, and the life that unfolds through you. The potential is collective in consequence, but is not collective in expression. When individuals operate correctly, systems reorganize naturally. Alignment is only required, no revolution. Human design is here to show each being how to not betray themselves. It is not here to save the world. And like that, in times like this, human design is the most practical provisions of them all.